Yo guys, what's going on? It's Lewis here with Crypto Elite, and today's date is Tuesday, September 7th. I have a lot planned for today, or I wouldn't say planned, but I have a lot of things I need to go over because I have not done a really big market scan in a while, and there are a lot of news stories and a lot of updates and a lot of things that are happening with Crypto Elite that could help you get even more information more quickly, which is really, really good. And there's just some other updates that I want to go over. So this video might end up being a few different videos. I might have to cut it up into little segments or something. But yeah, I just wanted to make this video, want to start it out, and then I'm going to start off going over all the different things that I want to go over, and then we'll just hop right into it. So thank you for watching. I know it's been a minute, and we're going to start doing this update right now. You already know I love Quant so much. Star Atlas is something that I posted on TikTok just like a week ago, and it went up like 200%. It was crazy. And then there's Illuvium and Solana. Once we go over that, I want to go over some traders. This one trader, Rectproof, has been doing this Degen account, which has been absolutely crazy. I think he did like 200x or something like that. And I'm going to start my own Degen account, and we're gonna see, you know, how well I do at that. And then Trader Main is someone who I like, and he has a bunch of videos, so I'm going to watch a bunch of his videos, sum up stuff that he puts out, because I think you should learn from, you know, people who are in this space. I really like that. Then also we're going to go into tutorials or education. And when I say we're going to go into this, these are probably going to be all separate videos. I'm probably just going to make this video about certain things, and then the traders video about certain things, the tutorials about certain things. We're going to see how long they go. I don't want videos to be too long. But we have DeFi tutorials. Basically, I'm updating my course. I have videos on bots that I am putting out, and then I'm going to try a new bot called the Stoic Bot. So I'm going to research that and update you guys on that. Also, pre-sales. Pre-sales are a really big thing. They used to be huge, and I'm getting back into them now. So I'm going to go over the different pre-sales. That will definitely be a totally new video other than this. So keep an eye out. Turn the notifications on, and make sure to subscribe so you could see all of these different videos. Finally, we have a bunch of news stories that I want to go over, especially when it comes to FTX and why I think FTX will be the biggest exchange in cryptocurrency. It's going to be the #1 exchange in the world with Sam Bankman-Fried and all of the team over there, and just the way that they market everything. They're geniuses. It's no doubt in my mind. So I'm accumulating a lot of FTT, I'm accumulating a lot of SOL, I'm accumulating all of the FTX ecosystem coins. And then finally, I have an overall strategy update video that I need to make. So basically, I have a huge strategy a new strategy that I am implementing, and so I'm going to be going over that in a whole new video. And then of course, we will have the market update video, and that will come you know, after I do all of these. So we got all this out of the way. Let's start getting into it. First is Quant Network. Oh my God, if you have not been involved with Quant, like, you've been missing out. There was a huge dump today, and it's already rebounded to 318. So it went to 280, which is crazy, because if we go to the I guess the hourly or whatever, this is where it dumped. It dumped 20% down to 277, 280, and now it's all the way back up to 320. So Quant, once again, proving to be an amazing investment. I love Quant. Trying to accumulate as much Quant as possible, and I actually have been accumulating Quant since 2018. So it's been my fundamental project, one of the most fundamentally strong projects. Been talking about it for a long time, and of course, I got to I guess clout a little bit by talking about this that happened to be in my VIP today. When I runs on Ripple, he's one of my friends in the VIP. He said, when I first found Lewis like 3 years ago on YouTube, he was shilling Quant at like $1.60 or something. I bought XRP instead. If you know me, you know that I have been saying that XRP is super risky considering the lawsuits and everything like that. You should just go into Quant. You should just go into Cardano. You should just go into all these other things, right? And obviously XRP has not fared very well compared to Quant or Cardano or any of these other coins. So I like to do my fundamental research, and when I find stuff that I really like, I stick with it. And that is how you can actually get incredible gains. Like, this is Quant, right? This is Quant from literally not even that long ago, to be honest. This is from still 2021, so July 2021, and it's up all the way over 230%. And let's say we got it at $5 and it went up to $300. That's a 60x. That's a 60x. And imagine if you put in $1,000, or imagine if you put in $10,000. That's $600,000, in profit from $10,000 investment in just a few years, which is mind-boggling. So if you could find really good, fundamentally strong projects and you get into them early, then you can make incredible gains. And this is the crazy thing about cryptocurrencies, is that all of these cryptos, not all of them, but a lot of them are still relatively new, or they're brand new. They're really just like brand new. And if you look at Atlas, for example, this is Atlas. This is the one that I called just a couple days ago on TikTok. I called it like right around there. And then I ended up selling it right around, I think I actually sold it here. And then I rebought it, and I rebought it right here. So I'm in profit, but I'm a little underwater on my new rebuy. But regardless, this coin came out September 2nd, okay? Like, this is how early you are. Can you imagine getting into Apple or Microsoft or GameStop or any of these, Tesla, like these companies, literally so early, right when they come out, the day that they come out, you could get into them. Even Coinbase, came out on the stock exchange, and that's a cryptocurrency company that's on the stock exchange. You could have gotten into that the day of. I wonder what that is, actually. I think let's check Coinbase Global. Where are they at? 267. Okay, so 267. I don't mess with stocks anymore, because I don't have my finger on the pulse with stocks. I have my finger on the pulse with crypto, like Solana or Quant Network, or literally like any other cryptocurrency that I really like. And so this is Solana. I saw Solana when FTX bought out the American Airlines Arena in Miami, where the Miami Heat play, the basketball NBA team. I knew that they were just gonna rock it. So I bought a ton of Solana and posted it all over the VIP, all over the group chat. I was like, yo, buy Solana. This shit's a long-term hold. I don't plan on selling Solana anytime soon. I don't know when that was, sometime over here or sometime over here. I don't know. But regardless, obviously it's done extremely well. And I'm going to continue to buy Solana because it's only $175 only. It's still so early. This is literally, I don't know when it came out, but I think it came out last year. Wait, let me check. Solana, where is it? FTX, there you go. So April of 2020, right? April of 2020 came out at under $5, came out at $1.30, and it's up 14,700%, right? In just about 2 years, right? So this is absolutely crazy. 14,745% in 2 years. So it's like this. We're so early. Like, even though it might seem that things are late because we just had this huge bull market, right? We're still really early when it comes to cryptocurrencies because of how revolutionizing they are and how they're going to change the world and how they are still in their infancy in terms of technology. Like, Cardano doesn't even have smart contracts that work yet, and they're supposed to come out with their smart contracts and do all this other stuff, right? But like, it's crazy. It's crazy, this opportunity that we have. And this actually reminds me of something. I just read this book, or I read the first chapter of this book, Outliers, and they was talking about how some of the richest people in the world 20% of the top richest people to ever live in history were born in like 1856 or something like that, or like they were born in like this very, very specific time where there was a big revolution, a shift from, I believe it was like agriculture to the industrial revolution, and they were basically born, and then at a perfect time, they were at a perfect age when the railroads were coming in and becoming like main staples, and the New York Stock Exchange started, and the entire monetary policy and economy of the U.S. was really changing at that time. And like most of the world's richest people, not most, but like the vast majority, but like 20% or so of the richest people to ever live in all of history, from the beginning of time all the way up to now, were born in like that specific area. And we are born in this exact area right now, this time right now. We are born here when cryptocurrency is completely revolutionizing the economy of America and the world, not just America, but the entire world. So we have such an insane opportunity. Like everything should be dedicated towards learning cryptocurrency, maybe learning how to code, or learning how to trade and how to invest, or how to be a part of some type of cryptocurrency project, like anything really, to take advantage and create something that's useful. You create something that's useful, then you have such a good opportunity in today's environment. So that's really, really, really big. And so we went over Quant. We went over Sol. Basically, the thing that I want to say about Quant and Sol is that I'm just continuing to buy, and I will continue to buy, and I just buy. I do not base how much Quant or how much Sol I have in terms of USD. I base how much I have in terms of the actual cryptocurrency. There are very few projects that I base my valuation on how much of that particular crypto I have. I don't care if the price goes down 50% or whatever. Like, I just care that I have that cryptocurrency. I just have like 100 of this cryptocurrency, or I have 1,000 of this cryptocurrency, whatever. Like, that's what I basically do. So Quant and Sol are two of those for me. And the other thing that I talked about was Atlas. So Atlas is actually a game, and it's a game that came out on the Solana ecosystem. And I'm super, super, super bullish on it because Axis Infinity came out, and this is obviously like something that came out with Ethereum. And look at what it did. Like, it just went up like absolutely crazy, right? It did some insane run up, over like 500%. No, way more than that. It went up like 2,500%. Yeah, it went up like 2,500%. So people are looking for the next Axis Infinity, and I think that Star Atlas can be a very good project to go into. This is not financial advice, but like, I'm in it, and I'm going to be holding this for a very, very, very long time, and I'm going to be just averaging down if it keeps on going down, because this is a game. And if you think about it like this, there's platform plays: Ethereum, Solana, Cardano, Polkadot, and then there are gaming tokens, gaming platforms, Mana, Engine, and a few other ones. And then there are actual games, and the games themselves are Axie Infinity or Star Atlas and stuff like that. So it goes from like less risky to more risky. And so the riskier ones, like Star Atlas or the actual video games themselves, super risky, but crazy, crazy, crazy high reward if they pop off. And I think that Atlas is like a blue chip cryptocurrency game. The other one that I think is a blue chip cryptocurrency game is Illuvium. Now, Illuvium is something that has incredible potential. It's already had this huge run up of 500% or more from just a few months ago. And I'm going to stack in some Illuvium for a very, very long time. Like, just have my Illuvium just in case this game pops off and things go crazy, because I believe that the gaming sector is what's going to bring cryptocurrency mainstream. And I believe that games that are blue chip games like Illuvium and Star Atlas are going to do absolutely crazy. There's also another one that I've been looking into, my partner has been looking into, that he has a lot of. I forget what it is right now. Let me see if I can remember it. Yeah, so it's actually called Splinterlands, and I think they have SPS token is their token, Splinter something, and this one has been growing like crazy. I'll try to look it up over here. SPS, yeah, so it's like Splinterlands, and so this is another one that's sort of like really under the radar. So we'll see what happens with this, but their game has been growing quite a lot. Personally, I have just a little bit of this. This isn't something that I want to go in. If I'm going to go in like super heavy, I'm going to go into something like Star Atlas or Axie Infinity or Illuvium, stuff that has already basically hit the mainstream crypto communities, and that's also available on mainstream crypto exchanges like FTX. Also, the other thing about FTX, like I said before, I think FTX is going to be the top exchange in the world within the next 3 years. So if I go into FTT, you can see FTT is at $70, $69.59 right now. This is something that I was like, yo, just get into this. It's up, 1,1600% so far. And I've just been buying. And I just keep on buying this. There's another one. Anything with the FTX within the FTX ecosystem, I think is phenomenal. Okay, so this is rect proof. Crazy. Look at this. Back when I started my Twitter, I decided to grow an account alongside it with strict managed risk of 1%. 6 months of consistently trading every Twitter setup I've ever posted. Here are my results: 90 total trades, 64 wins, 20 stops, 6 break evens, 6.71x. or 571% return. This is the Bitcoin, and he shows all of his, his equity curve, his statistics, his charts, all this stuff, right? Pretty freaking crazy. And if I keep on going down, you will find some insane stuff. Okay, I found it. So it is from September 3rd, $500 starting balance, and 41 trades later, we are at $129,000 plus with 25,757%, or a 257x return. Everyone's support went a long way to allow me to put the right effort into this Degen account. Concluded this challenge, but decided to still publicly trade it in my Telegram. Here's a link for his Telegram right here. Hashtag Bitcoin. Look at this. Absolutely insane. Total net value, 129. Over 129,000. You can see all of his trades linked up via API, so you know that it's real, or at least I believe it's real. This is so much better, so important that when you see people say, oh, I did a 20x, or I did a 50x, or oh, I did a 257x, that they link their account up via API to a third-party software that tracks everything and could show you the longs and the shorts and everything like that. He did that, and it shows the win percent of his over 92% win percentage. That's insane. That's absolutely crazy. The R profit over 34. This is nuts. I was almost thinking that this wasn't even possible, to be honest. Like, it's so good. It's so good. So basically what we learned here is that you should use proper risk management. And wait, no, you should just go all in and be a Degen. That's really what this is saying. So if we go back to the very first thing, Degen account, let's go over this. Let's freaking go over this. Pick this apart one by one. Degen account, $500 start balance. Price action is kind of flat, so going to mix it up a bit and break or make this account within this thread. Need a little bit of fun. High risk, high reward. So he put $500 into this account, and you could see account value USD, $500, and he hooked it up to the trading journal right over here, Degen account. And he said, and then these are the updates. When was this? July 7th. 2 days later. Degen account update. Started the account with an L, risking 20% and cutting it for -5% account hit. currently long on ETH off the daily open and looking for the long time frame FVG fill. As mentioned, high risk. We'll log the trades once they close and update LFG. So he posts the trade right here, and this was apparently the trade. And then you could see deposit $500. And then this was the long, position size 4K, risk 20%, realize. So this is actually really important here. He is calculating everything while he's trading, like for his trades. He calculates his trades and then he puts his trades in. Okay, he doesn't just YOLO in. Even though this is a Degen account, he is actually tracking his trades. So I think that that's an important lesson to learn, is that track your trades, understand what you're doing, understand your longs, your shorts, your RR, all this stuff, right? Another account update. This was, 10 days later? 10 days later, account update. Not much to update. Been sitting on my hands last week. Volatility is absolute trash. 3 trades so far. 2 losses, 1 win, but up 42% on the account. Got stopped on a Bitcoin long, but was low conviction, so cut the risk in half. For now, I'm just marking out levels. So this is another incredible lesson. This is a huge lesson to say. What does it say? 2 losses, 1 win, but the count's up 42%. How is that possible? It's possible because he cuts his losses early and then he lets his winners run. So very, very, very cool. You could see negative balance right here, negative balance right there, positive balance right there. So he started off with a loss, lost $24, and then made that win, and then made a loss. So continuing on with this absolute insanity, July 20th, Degen account update, start balance $500. Now he's up 50% to $809. 4 trades in and managed to long scalp the range high. Not the most glamorous R, but still enough to hit the all-time high. Looking for shorts once we fill the FVG. Sorry, I can't say FVG. And so you can see a loss, a win, a loss, and a win. So 2 losses, 2 wins, yet the RR has been so good that he's up, where's the balance over here? 1%, 50%, but he's up twice. So he wins twice as much as he loses. Well, actually he wins a lot more than what he loses. But the profit, $300, $310 profit, even though he is winning some and losing some. Very important to understand. The next day, he updated it again. He won again, up 71%, 3 taps below for a long, and then 3 taps above for a short. Not a bad day, considering this was all within a $500 range. We'll sit out now and watch for something new to develop. Let's take a look at this. So he is on. So he scalps. This is a scalping account. It's a 15-minute chart. I do not scalp. I'm not a scalper. I'm a swing trader. So he is just scalping Bitcoin, perpetual futures. He saw the tap, and then he went in for the short right here. And he's only trying to get less than 1%, but, if the probability is there, then you could go for it. A 1-1 RR is not bad if the probability of the trade is super, super high, So you have to keep that in mind. You have to keep in mind 2 things. What's the RR, but also how highly is the trade likely to hit? Because if I have a something that's a 1-1 RR, but the likelihood of it hitting is like 80%, that's better than a trade that has an RR of like 5-to-1 with like a 5% chance of hitting. I would rather take the one that has the 80% chance of hitting way more, to be honest. So here he's just showing that. Here he's just showing that he went for a long, and then long, and he took his first short on the 20th, and he made the gain. Finally, not finally, but continuing on with this, wow, insane. 2 solid back-to-back wins on Axis short and Bitcoin day trade long. Market finally giving some volatility. So let's see if we can nail more trades instead of waiting out. So he's updating this every single time. That is so cool. He's just continually updating this entire thing. I need to do this. This looks like a lot of fun, to be honest. I'm not gonna lie. So he put this up here, gave the trade, or I guess he didn't give the trade beforehand, but like he gave the trade, and he put on the trade. So I guess he's using the 30-minute chart this time. This is for Axie Infinity. And I suppose he did that. He caught this wick right here, from the top to the bottom, 18%. Wow. So this had to have been a huge win. Definitely had to have been a huge win. Let's check this out. Axis, short, position size 50 axis, risk 20%, realized 1.75 R, plus 411. So it was pretty solid. $411 win on that axis short, and the Bitcoin long, and it ended up yielding $591. So August 4th now. So now it's been what, a month? When did he start this? July, I believe he started this July 7th. So about 1 month later, August 4th, he is up 581%. Can you imagine starting out with like 5,000, or starting out with let's say $1,000, and then like 1 month later you're up $5,000, and then like it just keeps on getting better and better and better. Anyway, he said got hit on an ETH LTC position, but recovered with 2 back-to-back ETH longs, hitting full take profit. I went a little overboard on a running Bitcoin long and went for 60% risk. Missed my stop loss twice. GFC. So let's see what he's talking about over here. He's just been longing. He longed everything. He longed it all. But he ended up losing on 2 of these trades. Look at this. Look at the losses compared to the wins. The losses, $148, $118, but the wins, $500. The win is 5x the loss. The win is not just 5x, but this is 10x almost the loss. So the wins are much, much, much greater than the losses. That's extremely important to realize, to continually have the wins be longer, be more than your losses. Degen account, starting balance 5, wow. Currently have 3 positions open, and this will break it or make it. The next time I report this account will be either 20x plus or liquidated. So we put on a Bitcoin, Ethereum, and a Litecoin. It looks like he just went long on all of them, and of course we know what happened. Things went pretty crazy, because literally the next day, starting balance $500, current balance $12,000. He's up 23.4x in the Degen account. The risky Bitcoin long paid a majority of the account and closed out the ETH long to secure some profits. Currently just holding the Litecoin long. You can see he's using futures, and obviously in August everything was going up. So yeah, this worked out perfectly amazing. But like he's only doing little scallops. It's not like he's doing like long-term swing trades or anything. So it's still an amazing feat. Let's not sugarcoat how incredible this is. Okay, so I finally found the last thing in the thread, which was from, when was this from? September 1st. Degen account update. Start balance $500, ending balance $105,655.72. A 210.31x. Thanks for playing. Have officially capitulated my running positions and ending this challenge. For those that followed, I appreciate you. And this is just like crazy. This is not normal, and this is not using proper risk tolerance, whatever you want to say. Let's see what's in his Telegram. Okay, so I just opened up his Telegram, and he actually is still doing it. He's still in his Degen account. He has $142,000 in his Degen account. So he started with $500. This is absolutely insane to me. And I want to do this. Like, I would love to be able to do this. So he said he's staying flat for the rest of the day. They're just quick trades, quick little 20-minute trade to recover some of the losses. No game plan for now, but ideally would like a similar range build up before going higher. And so he's just giving out some charts and stuff like that. And so yeah, had to share that. It was absolutely crazy, and I will have one of my own once I set up my accounts, and I will, you know, track all my trades and everything like that. I'm not gonna, I don't know if I'm probably not gonna do as well as this guy. I'll probably get liquidated, to be honest, but who knows? Maybe we'll see what happens. Okay, and then the next trader that I wanted to go over was Trader Main. This dude's pretty awesome, and he has these things called Ethereum and Chill. And if you check this out right here, you could see that he actually said that the bearish order block was between 53,000 and 55,000. We literally hit, like, I think it was 53K, and then just had this massive $10,000 dump for Bitcoin. Let's see if he said this, if you could hear this.
Fucking no, I don't really care. I'm just going to continue to trade level to level because that's what works for me. This is the bearish order block, the up candle before the down move that broke market structure. So on a first return to this area, we will absolutely be looking for signs to potentially get short. This is a very key area in the chart. The issue is this is the weekly candle. So this is a 10% box in price. So if you're just looking to short this here, you know, your stop is far away. Right? At the very closest, it's here. Or a looser stop, right, would be above all-time high. I don't really like that setup. So that's not one I'd be interested in taking. Rather, what I'll be doing is I'll be looking for signs of potential weakness here on the lower time frames. So if we're coming into a weekly area that I expect to be resistance, I want to go and look at the low time frame for clues that the trend might be shifting back in line with that weekly order flow, because this is a lower high potential here on the weekly, right? And what is, if this ends up just doing this in here on the 4-hour and the lower time frames, price will be putting in bearish market structure before the weekly even starts to turn bearish. So that's what we're going to be looking for in this coming week. I have a feeling that we push pretty hard into this zone before even getting some sort of a retracement. However, if we're going to get some sort of big correction on this move, let's assume we push to 55K, right, which is effectively the open here. I think the correction would occur from this area, right?
And yeah, okay, so what you just saw was Trader Main basically saying that there was a big order block right around this level where he thought that the price was pretty much going to get rejected by, and where he would be looking to get into shorts or be looking to de-risk some. And what do you know? It didn't actually hit exactly the 53,000 to 55,000. 55K was really like the main number, but it hit very close before obviously having this drop down. And now at this point, it did reach this very good support zone. So it's pretty much, you have to wait and see, is it going to fall underneath there or is it not? And something that both, you know, Trader Main and myself and everyone, basically everyone uses, is they look at stuff like the weekly time frame and they see, okay, so look, it's at the support right here. Then they go down to the daily time frame and they look at to see if it's you know, at the support, which it is. And then what they'll do is, instead of waiting, say, for like the entire week to close or even for the day to close, you could go down into the lower time frames, like the 4-hour. And if you see the 4-hour break down and close beneath the support, like for instance, right around here, this is some major support. So if it breaks down and closes on the 4-hour, it's most likely going to be not too positive for Bitcoin. But I wanted to share Trader Main, or Payne Neck Capital LLC. He has 211,000 followers, so he's a very big Twitter personality, and he has some good YouTube videos. And I'm going to start making a lot of these videos very similar to what he does it, and give as much good, positive information, helpful information to you guys as possible. Okay, so now that we went over Rect Proof and Trader Main, the next thing is the tutorials and education part that I want to go over. The first thing is DeFi tutorials with DeFi Dad. So I found this awesome basically YouTube channel, DeFi Dad, DeFi Tutorials, DeFi Dad. He has 27,000 subscribers right now. And if you go to his channel, you click playlist, you could go to DeFi for beginners, click it, and it has just so many videos that are really, really, really good. Or at least I watched a couple of them, and they're just like a good tutorial for beginners to get into cryptocurrency, to get into the DeFi section of cryptocurrency, learn what it's about, and really go in depth. So I wanted to mention this in case you wanted an A to Z step-by-step video 1, video 2, video 3 type of course or video series playlist to go over to learn about DeFi. And so I found out about that, had to share that. The next thing is that I am updating my course. I know I've been saying this forever and ever and ever and ever, but I will be updating my course. So basically what I'm doing is I'm going through all of my videos one by one, and if I'm basically taking the concepts, expanding on them if they can be expanded, and then adding that to the course. And of course I'm putting in a lot of examples and new up-to-date things, new up-to-date coins, because my course was made a while ago, so it has a lot of old coins that aren't really relevant. All the concepts are 100% still relevant, and everything within the course is still extremely important and good and relevant and works. But I just want to update it with more examples, more practical examples, and more up-to-date I guess just up-to-date examples, pretty much, because I have a whole bunch of examples in there anyway. So regardless, I'm going to be updating that, and I'll give you more information on that. One thing that I have updated though, and one thing that I have done, is that I've created videos on bots. So I've created bot tutorials. I use this thing, it's called 3 commas. So let me just go to that. And so this right here is 3 commas. It's a trading terminal and crypto trading bots. It has all the tools for crypto traders to maximize trading profits while minimizing risk and loss. I recommend using this if you're going to be trading. When I started using this, my profits went up like tenfold, and my losses like got cut in half, because I was able to just put all of my trades in exactly how I wanted them to be. So yeah, they have bots in here ready to use bot strategies and presets, and I created my own. So what I did was I created different videos on how to set up your first bot, your second bot, and then finally your third composite bot, and I'm going to be continuing to put out new videos. If you want those videos, simply DM me on Instagram at CryptoElite, or join my Discord group. Honestly, it's in my Discord group. Let me go find that real quick. Okay, so I'm in my Discord group, and this is the CryptoElite Discord group. You can see it has free chat, upgrade to VIP, resources, testimonials, all this other stuff, right? There's 3 commas videos, and I posted 1, 2, 3 videos setting up your first bot and understanding the basics, setting up your second bot and understanding safety orders, and setting up your third bot and understanding composite bots. This is the secret sauce. So I have 3 different videos that are up right now. I'm going to be making more videos on bots as I continue to go through them. But if you are new to cryptocurrency and you're new to crypto bots, this will literally teach you exactly step by step what they do, what they mean. Like press this button, and you'll be able to do it on your own. So people have been really liking that. They're on private, so the only way to get them is to join the Discord group. I have a link in the description below for that, and then you could click on this channel and you'll be able to get all of these videos along with the updates that I put in the free chat. And of course, if you join the VIP, then you'll get the upgraded VIP chat, and of course the alerts that go off. And right now we had a couple alerts go off which were really good. Like this one was for sushi, for example. This one went off and it said to buy it on the dip right here, and you could see if we press play that the price ended up actually coming down to the buy zone, and it's currently 13% up from there. So that ended up working out very well. And so you'll get that if you join the Discord group. And along with the bots on 3 commas, there's also Stoic Bots, which someone contacted me about Stoic Bots, and I actually want to test them out because I want to test out a whole bunch of stuff. So let me go into that really quick. Okay, so Stoic is a bot created by Syndicator, And Stoic is the best crypto trading bot with a hedge fund advantage. Controlling your emotions is the key to profitable trading. By automating your crypto investment with Stoic, you get rid of FOMO and FUD and gain regular rebalancing, well-tested hedge fund grade strategies, and a secure execution platform. It says that since last year, it's up 2,143%, which is not, honestly, that's not that good, because you could have just put all of it into Ethereum in March 2020 and you'd be up over 2,000, I think 2,500%. So it didn't do as well as just buying the very, very bottom of Ethereum, at like $90 and then holding. But obviously up 2,143% is still pretty freaking amazing. And it's actually up more than this at this point. So that's really good. But this is an automated crypto trading bot. And so I have bots on 3 commas. And I also want to just I'm trying to put my money into different places for a lot of different reasons, but a big reason is so that I won't sell too early, or I'll just have things continually generating more cryptocurrency without me having to do anything. If I want to go on vacation, or if I get sick, or not that I'm going to get sick, but in case something comes up, I want to diversify, my portfolio into different avenues. So I have a hodl account where I just hodl. I have a trading account where I actively trade. I have a bot account where I have my bots performing all the actions for me, and then I'll go into them and I can actually manage my bots. And then I'll have a bot like Stoic or something, if I choose to do this, that will just trade for me and I'll never touch it. So I'll have all of these different, places for my cryptocurrencies to basically see what could do the best, and so that it's not all in one place. Because if it's all in one place, that obviously has risk to it, not just risk in terms of being hacked or anything, but also risk in terms of like me going in and selling preemptively when I don't want to. I want to keep as much crypto as I possibly can for as long as I possibly can. This is the future. It's going to be here forever. And I don't want to sell. So I want to accumulate more. So if I could accumulate more versus simply holding, then of course that's what I want to do. And that's why bots are so awesome. And that's why I'm really getting into bots right now. So I could put a lot into bots, and I could have a lot into bots, and then a lot in my active trading, and then a lot in my hodl portfolio. And I'm actually going to be going over my entire strategy, my entire new strategy that I have right now, that I am creating with you. I'm going to do that in another video because it's sort of a long video, and it's going to be it's going to go over basically all of the different coins I have, where I would keep them, what I'm doing with them, and my different strategies revolving around the different coins that I have. So this is, by the way, this is the Stoic Bot. It seemed pretty cool. I've had someone from the Stoic team reach out to me, and so I think I'm going to try it. I think I'm going to try it out. And there's also a couple, I thought there was another website. Let me see if I can find it. Okay, so this is the other page, simple automated crypto trading app with hybrid intelligence, altcoin strategies from the hedge fund team. It basically says, that there's a bunch of hedge fund people and they do quantitative research and fancy names and fancy words and stuff. But they do have good returns, or they have had good returns. And it's an app. You could also log in on the site. And so, yeah, I'm not going to put a whole lot of money into here, just a portion of my portfolio, just for the reasons that I mentioned. And I'll do an update on this. I'll also do an update on, obviously, the bots that I created in my own accounts. And that's pretty much what I wanted to go over for this. And the other things that I have listed here for what I need to go over are the pre-sales. So I need to go over CoinList, Immutable X, because that's really important, TrustSwap, because I have TrustSwap, and all of the other pre-sale allocation type of launch pads that I need to basically go over. I did do a video on launch pads before, but now it's pretty much I need to do another video, update video on them. Also, the news. When it comes to the news, I basically went over some of this. I'll make a dedicated video, just like a 3-minute video on FTX news, like right now, right after this one, and then I'll do my overall strategy guide, and then of course my market update. So let me get through all of these other things. I'm gonna download this video right now, and then I will go through those other topics. So stay tuned for the pre-sale launchpad video, the news about FTX and my overall strategy along with my market update. I'll see you in another video, and yeah, just keep on watching, make sure that subscribe button is on, make sure that you have the bell notifications on, because I'm going to be just putting out as many videos as I possibly can, like right now.